a very warm welcome, esteemed parents and viewers, to this highly impactful explainer. Today, we're diving straight into a crucial topic derived directly from the Onjob Training Academy's comprehensive ebook. We're exploring education and emotional strength, how education builds confidence, resilience, and inner power. It is an absolute privilege to unpack these invaluable insights with you today, so let's get right to it. Here is a quick look at our agenda for today. We'll be moving through 6 key areas, going beyond just a career, defining true emotional strength, and examining real-life problem solving. From there, we'll cover overcoming fear and stress, the essential parental role, and finish up with a lifelong inner power. Let's really understand how education forms an unbreakable shield of resilience for our girls. Starting with Section 1, beyond just a career, where we're shifting the entire paradigm on a daughter's education, because we really need to dismantle a very common societal misconception right at the outset. For generations, there's been this traditional, somewhat limited view that educating a girl is strictly just a tool for securing a job or perhaps improving marriage prospects. But we need to embrace the empowered view. Education is so much more than that. It actively strengthens the mind. It builds the profound emotional maturity required to face life's myriad challenges, whether those are academic pressures or sudden financial struggles. It's literally about equipping our daughters for life itself. Moving to Section 2, defining true emotional strength. This is the absolute core of her inner power. To truly grasp what we're discussing, let's lay down a robust foundation by defining what this strength actually means. So, what is emotional strength? Well, it's the ability to stay perfectly calm during a crisis, handle intense stress without breaking down, make logically sound decisions, and proactively recover from inevitable failures. The crucial takeaway here is that this specific strength prevents our daughters from just giving up when things get tough. An emotionally strong daughter holds onto her confidence no matter what situation she finds herself in. And how exactly does education foster this? It feeds directly into that inner resilience. A formal education improves clear communication and helps immensely with conflict resolution. Knowledge inherently removes fear, so it drastically reduces insecurity. It builds immense self-worth, immense dignity, and self-respect. Plus, it develops robust, independent problem-solving skills. At the end of the day, an educated daughter isn't just reading textbooks. She is actively developing critical life skills, so she doesn't have to be emotionally dependent on anyone else. Let's transition to Section 3, real-life problem-solving. We have these excellent case studies in confidence and resilience. Theory is wonderful, of course, but it's absolutely vital to see how these abstract concepts function in the real world. Let's look at some practical examples. Take Kavita, for instance. She graduated from a middle-class family, and at that specific juncture, there might have been pressure to simply rush into marriage. But instead, because her mind was trained by her education, she had the clarity to sit down and confidently discuss her long-term goals with her parents. She went out, secured a job, established her own financial stability, and only then got married later, bringing a wealth of earned confidence and respect to that relationship. Kavita used her education to make highly mature, logical decisions about her life milestones. Now let's look at another incredibly inspiring example, Mina. Mina faced a severe family crisis. Her father suffered a serious illness, and suddenly the entire family income just stopped. Imagine the stress. But instead of panicking, she did the needful. She leveraged a nursing course she had already completed, stepped up, and secured a hospital job. The outcome? She systematically supported her family's daily expenses, funded her father's medical treatment, and even paid for her brother's education. She became an absolute pillar of strength for her entire household. 30,000 rupees. That specific number highlights the very real, tangible impact of her emotional strength. By stepping up and earning $30,000 a month, Mina's education literally shielded her family during a crisis that would have otherwise completely devastated them. Her academic knowledge transformed into an impenetrable protective shield. That brings us perfectly to Section 4, overcoming fear and stress and navigating the modern world. Modern corporate and personal life brings immense, sometimes overwhelming pressure, but a highly educated mind is thoroughly equipped to handle it systematically. We all know the typical modern stressors, right? But notice how they are methodically neutralized by educated coping mechanisms. Career uncertainty is met head-on with excellent time and stress management. Heavy family responsibilities, those are handled with healthy thinking and disciplined routines. And deep emotional stress is countered by logical judgment and emotional control. An educated daughter inherently learns how to balance her life, because education, by its very nature, instills a strong sense of discipline. Consider Pooja's workplace victory. She was facing intense pressure and harsh criticism at her private company. Now, it would be very easy to just walk away, but here is where her educated resilience really shines. She chose not to quit. Instead, she opted to upskill, learn completely new techniques, and pushed herself to work harder. And she was ultimately rewarded with a corporate promotion. Pooja's story is a flawless demonstration of how education teaches persistence, helping young professionals navigate extremely tricky corporate dynamics. Section 5. The Essential Parental Role. Guiding the Empowerment Journey. It is so important to acknowledge that none of this incredible development happens in a vacuum. It absolutely requires the dedicated involvement of you, the esteemed parents. As parents, your duties regarding her emotional development are indispensable. You must actively encourage her to pursue higher education and stand firmly by her side through both academic hurdles and personal difficulties. It is crucial to constantly appreciate her hard work and actively, intentionally build up her self-confidence. Your unwavering support at home, combined with formal education, creates an absolutely unbreakable foundation. I want you to think about this powerful quote from the source material. Confidence improves her personality and decision-making ability. This brilliant insight perfectly encapsulates why your role is so vital. You are the very people who help nurture that confidence from day one. And finally, Section 6, a lifelong inner power. Truly, the ultimate gift to your daughter. As we wrap up this explainer, we have to look at the permanent dividends of making this incredible investment in her future. The long-term benefits are just profound. We are talking about lifelong emotional security and rock-solid stability. She will achieve complete independence from relying emotionally on others, and she will possess the innate courage to face unexpected health or financial crises head-on. Because remember, education isn't just a temporary tool to get a job. It is a permanent, lifelong emotional empowerment. So I want to leave you with this highly crucial question to reflect upon today. Will you provide your daughter with the emotional armor she needs to face this world completely independently? It's a profound responsibility, yes, but what a truly beautiful opportunity you have as a parent. To take the next systematic step in this journey, kindly scan the QR code right now to purchase the complete ebook, Why and How Education is One of the Best Gifts to Daughters, thoughtfully created by the professionals at Onjob Training Academy. This comes with lifetime access via a one-time payment. You can also just click the direct link provided in the description of this explainer. Thank you so much for your valuable time today. And above all, thank you for dedicating yourself to empowering the next generation of strong, fiercely independent daughters.